So let's download a report. So here in the left-hand menu, I've got the various cases menus. If we go to all cases, you'll have a list of all the cases that you've submitted. You can actually restrict this to open and close cases and by department and by division if you've got that set up. So I'm going to search for a case that I'm particularly interested in, and this is the person. I'm going to click on that, and here we've got a summary of everything that's happening in this particular case. So I can see here that the current status of it. So this referral has been closed, everything's been done. I can see that the appointment had been booked and attended and is now complete. And I've got a view documents section here. And if I click that, it will give me some documents. So you can also see down here details of the appointments for everybody or for this individual, and there may be more than one appointment there. You can see the date. So there's the overview, and you'll notice that it says referral closed, and that one of the documents here is OH report. And if I click that OH report, there is my report from the doctor. So I can zoom in should I want to and read it. I can go over onto this right hand section here and press the download button or the print button, and we'd highly encourage you to use the download button and then upload this doctor's report into the record that you're keeping for this referral, possibly in your HR system or in your computer network, in the HR area of your computer network. So there's a normal referral. Everything went smoothly and we issued the report. Let me go back to the cases overview and let me search for a second one. So let me just find them first. So this one here, you'll notice that the status of this report says that the employee refused report release. And you will know from your experience within HR that employees do have the legal right to prevent us from sending you the report in the case that they are, for whatever reason, unhappy with it. And we can see that this status says that that happened. And if I go over here to the view documents area, I can see again a report, and if I click that, then I've got a document here that expressly states that the individual exercised their right to withhold their consent. And so you've got that. You can download this document and you can put that in your HR system. And then, as you know, that gives you some choices that you may not have had prior to them withholding their consent, and you can proceed with this case in the knowledge they have refused the release of their report. Now, that's fairly clear and simple, but I need to show you an edge case here. So if I show you this one, again, you'll see that the status is set to employee refused report release. But if I go over to the view documents area and actually open up the document, you can see there is a doctor's report in there. And that may seem a little confusing. So first thing just to note here is that if it says that the employee refused the report release, that doesn't necessarily hold true. You must go along to the documents and open the document and actually read what it says. And on some occasions it will say that the employee did withhold their consent, and on other occasions you will actually find a doctor's report there. And the reason is this, that in the portal that the employee sees when they review their report, there is an option to tell us that there are some mistakes on the report. And it might be something really simple. It may be that we said they lived at 19 Southampton Row when they actually live at 90 Southampton Road. And so we got a factual issue there wrong, and that may have come from the dictation process, and the medical secretary that we use to type the reports just confused the two numbers. Or something trivial like that. The employee would tell us to withhold the report until we made those factual changes to the report. So unfortunately, the way that the portal works is it does give you the impression they have refused the report release, which technically they have the first time around, but you'll find that once we've made the factual change that they may have asked for, that we do release the real report, the full report. And so please do not take that as being 100% accurate. There are occasions when it will say this, and yet the report has actually been released. So please download those documents. And again, we would encourage you to keep a local copy of that, either in an appropriate secure area or within your HR system, so you've got a permanent record of that doctor's report.